What's it about? What's everything about? How's everybody living? Appreciate y'all for joining the play. I am Willie Williams. On this wonderful SED Friday, what's going on with you good people? What's going on with you good people? I'm glad that you all is here. Really do. Y'all hit the thumbs up as you come on in. Trying to get some promotions out there. I'm trying to push my stuff because ain't nobody else going to push it better than I am going to push it. I appreciate y'all with the shares. And, the shares that I see and the shares that I don't see. We live everywhere. But we will not end on YT. Everywhere else is already up. Is already running. It's already running. Links down there in the description. We might be here on YT for an hour. We may be here for an hour and a half. I don't know yet. I'm thinking it through. But what I'm finna try to do is get y'all in. Hopefully get y'all entertained and get y'all right on from around here so y'all can go on outside and enjoy the rest of your STD Friday. That's what I'm talking about. Tennessee is up in the building. What it do. The Bronx, New York is in this bed. What's happening? Thank y'all for joining. I forgot to talk about something because I forgot to even pull something up. But a matter of fact, maybe I can go on and see if I can pull it up right now. Hold on. Bam. Got to be more careful. Let's see. Was that was 1 month? No. Deplorable. No. Oh, well, I'm going to have to look it up somewhere else. I done stepped on the damn nail, y'all, before I even came. Jesus. My whole foot killing me right now, man. I don't know what I was doing. This is what happens when you be outside. When you be outside trying to connect, you be trying to connect with the earth and stuff like that right there. You may end up really connecting with the earth. You know, I judge myself decent too. Blood everywhere, goddamn. Blood everywhere. And it's crazy because luckily it's a brand new screw. Luckily it was a brand new nail. You know, it ain't go deep, but it just went enough to have me say, ouch, ooh, Yeah, I disinfected. I bleached it, witch hazeled it, alcoholed it, put some cream on that, man. Wrapped it up, didn't put a Band-Aid on it. You know what I'm saying? Just, the basics. Doing what I thought that needed to be done out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? My foot hurt. So now my calf hurt. And now my knee hurt. Sick and we be going to work. You know what I'm saying? It happens. And I appreciate y'all for being on around here. Now, I'm not finna stress y'all out about the 100 likes. I'm not really finna do that right there. But just give as many likes as possible. They say, Willie, you gonna for sure need some antibiotics. You got a real reason today. I sure don't do it. Listen. Like I be trying to tell y'all, do not take all other medication. I still got stuff in the cupboard. I still got some amoxicillin. I got some amoxicillin, some penicillin. I got some cillins. Damn it. I got about 3 cillins. Amoxa, Pena, and it's something else cillin. But hopefully I don't lose my leg. You know what I'm saying? He say you need that narcotic for pain. That's a fact. Now listen. I got a perk. It ain't a 30. You know what I'm saying? But I do got a perk. I got them 800s. The ibuprofen and stuff like that right there. I got that stuff right there. You say, be careful, that's how Bob Marley got gangrene. No. Jesus. He say, when was the last time you had a tetanus shot? Ooh, wee. How long do they last? Because I probably ain't never had no tetanus shot. I probably ain't never had one. But it pierced the skin. Enough. Damn it. The tip went in. I was laughing and thought about that right there before I had done said that. But the tip had done, boop, tip, pop, came on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I stepped out, and I had to move my leg out here. You say every 10 years, every 5 years, or something like that right now? He said the ibuprofen 800, they hurt every 8 hours. For real though. Oh, man, I ain't going around getting no goddamn shot. It was a new nail. It was a new nail. It wasn't rusted. It was nothing. Because I was outside doing something and just carrying something in, and shit done dropped, and I'm trying to pick it up, and boop, harm myself. So is that like is it domestic? Is it domestic abuse or domestic violence or domestic love when you hurt yourself? Because you should be in a relationship with yourself. I think that's what, and I just thought about this right here. This is a thought now. When people say that they be talking to God, I truly think that people be talking to themselves because they ask themselves questions and they go ahead on the answer. You know what I'm saying? And they put their best foot forward, and that's the answer that they get. Because we know the answers. Typically, we know the answers to all the questions. Well, to not all of the questions, but the things that we be fighting in our heads. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe. No. When people say that they got a relationship with God, I be like, you got a relationship with yourself? You know what I'm saying? I just thought about that right now. He say, Willie, that's called domestic self-love. I like that right there. I done injured me. Should I call the police? Shush. Can you get a restraining order on yourself? I don't know. Damn it, I had some thoughts yesterday that I forgot. Oh, I was watching something. I was on TikTok, and I don't be on TikTok like that right now. But I was on TikTok, and it's like when one subject and you stroll, like people is talking in that subject that you like clicked on, and then like the rest of the videos tend to be in that category. And people was talking about money. Shout out to all the pro-blacks. I don't be hearing y'all out here like I used to hear y'all out here like 10 months ago, like 10 years ago. 10, 15 years ago, y'all pro-blacks was out there with y'all black and y'all pride. Y'all was really, really loud out here in these streets, especially in the YouTube street. You know what I'm saying? But it's like y'all have done calmed it down and stuff like that. But on TikTok, it's a bunch of y'all. It's a bunch of y'all telling dog you folk that money ain't real. That's what they be saying. Money ain't real. It's fiat currency. I say, huh? I know the definition, but let's just see. Fiat currency. I'm still waiting. Fiat currency is a government-issued money that is not backed by a physical commodity, such as gold or silver. Instead, its value is derived from the public trust in the issuing governments and the stability of the economy. Okay. So when they out here screaming, that's fiat currency, damn it, money ain't real. I don't think the average person give a damn about what money is being backed by, as long as you can use that money to feed you and your damn family. I don't understand. What do you mean it's not real? But then when they be saying that it's not real, they be saying it as if like we need to be living off the land, and you shouldn't be like working for nobody, and you need to be homesteading, and you need to be doing stuff like that right there. You know what I'm saying? You need to be off grid. This one people, I be hearing people talk about the fiat currency. It just, all right, listen, look, people. You need money to even start that. How you get to the woods? How you get your shovels and shit? I'm just trying to think about it. How you get the seeds? See, I need some fiat currency. Listen. If y'all is under that belief if y'all feel that way, you can feel that way. That money ain't nothing. That shit is worthless, useless. There's no please cash out me. Please, pretty. Now I'm begging. Pretty please cash out me that stuff that don't matter. Cash out me the stuff that don't matter. Super chat it. Do how that to me. Huh? Listen, they say they pay bills with that fiat currency, which is also strange to me because they on TikTok. They're on the internet saying that money don't matter, money ain't real, money ain't, but they dress to the nines and shit. You know what I'm saying? They decked out and shit, and they looking good. They really looking good. They got the fresh haircuts and stuff like that right there. They got the fresh little outfits on. They probably driving a nice vehicle and all that stuff. They got the latest iPhones or the latest Samsung. Money ain't real though. But when I look at the comments and I'm looking at all of the likes and I'm like, I thought we was doing better. I thought we were doing better, dog. You for I was just like, nah, shit. Hold on. Is these new people? Like, is these people just getting like to America or something like that right now? Because I seen one that had like over 100 and some likes, and I'm like, just told y'all money ain't real. You don't need money. We need to be living off grid. Well, maybe the likes was for everything they were saying, like in the whole. Maybe it's like in the whole. Maybe. Say don't forget Zelle. For real though. Maybe that's why people was liking. But no, you can't tell people to grow their own food and live off the land without no damn money. They need vehicles to get to the off land. Hell, how do you get the land? Look, can we just start there and then I just move right along real quick? We had 74 likes. I'm just talking. In order to live off the land, it's just my small little brain because I ain't never, get no degree like that right there. But to acquire the land, because you just can't live anywhere. To get the land, you're going to need that thing called fiat currency. And listen, for the people who be liking when people be talking like that right there and tell you to live off the land and all that, next year, let's say that they just use the fiat currency to go ahead on and buy the land. Next year, guess what they gonna need? Fiat currency to pay the taxes. Every single year, they gonna need fiat currency to pay the taxes. You know that stuff ain't real. You shouldn't be busting your behind working for something that ain't real. I was like, and I just be scrolling because I don't be bothering people. I just be scrolling and stuff like that, and I just be looking at the people. You say another case of learning a new word. You say a term that many of us have heard for over 30 years. I'm trying to tell you. And I'm just looking at the people, and I'm like, oh my God, what happened? Why y'all cool with this? I don't understand, but hell, we all have the right to be cool with something. That's what's up. Man, listen, I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the play. Let's go ahead on and get into a little something. Here, it's 21 past the hour. Get into a few things. Like I had done said, we're not going to end the show over here on YT. We're going to end on the green. Y'all know what the green is. The link is down there in the description. It starts with an R. When you go on down there in the description, it starts with an R. A R. It starts with that right there. Oh, y'all see this thing right here? Doing the circle thing? Listen, that's Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com is the biggest and uses the largest candle company in the world. Craig, we have multiple fragrances. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. And if you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, y'all just go on around there to PleasantCandles.com. I just want to bite on that thing one more time right there like that right there. Bam. Listen, in case you knew. Put them away. This is a felony. It's a felony. We do not use these. You do not try to protect yourself from skin to skin, from going bare. I know that this thing right here say best skin, but it ain't real. Now, this ain't real when they talk about best skin. This ain't real. Not like fiat currency, but this ain't real. Hey, you need fiat currency to buy the best skin. But what I'm trying to tell you, we need to go, damn it, we need to be having sexual activities the way the Lord had them meant for us to have sexual activities. We was not born with contraceptives. Bam! Hit y'all with a solid right there. You do exactly what you want to do today. Link up, skeet up, whoever you see is not about the one that you with, all in love, is not about you and holy matrimony. My condolences. It's really, really not about none of that right there. It's whoever you done ran into. You go ahead on and get it on there. You live your best goddamn life. And I want to point something else out to y'all. Everybody that's in a relationship is not living their best life. Unless you have a understanding. I know, I just hit y'all. Bah! Hit you again. Gave it to you. Gave it to you. Listen. I have been a relationship expert for so doggone long. 99% of my relationships has failed. So I'm here to tell you, I am an expert. If you're in a relationship, you're not living your best life. Unless you have an understanding. Unless you have an understanding, you not living your best life. Because once you have to do this thing called compromise, you're not living your life to its fullest in that relationship. You're not. You're really, really not. You say, why you always had him in the studio room with you? He said that's the freak off room. Now where the hell my baby oil at? Where's my baby oil? in my puffy voice. Where the hell my baby oil at? The hell, somebody got my baby. I thought that this was my baby oil. It's just an empty bottle. My bad. Oh, I need to clean up. That's so nasty. You acting like them hoes. Listen. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Let's go ahead on and get into some news. Maybe you will like it. Maybe you won't like it, but I'm finna try to do the best that I can with what I got. Hold on. We got an update real quick. Remember yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday I talked about these two missing boys. I talked about the missing boys right there. Remember them right there? We got them back. The mama had done kidnapped the two brothers out of Florida, and she done ran her little ass on up there in Georgia. We got her.
And now to an update on an Amber Alert this morning. Local 10 learning 2 abducted brothers from South Florida. They have been found safe in Georgia. Their fugitive mother now behind bars. On Thursday, U.S. Marshals arrested 43-year-old Audrey Taylor after she was found at a residence inn in McDonough, Georgia. While 11-year-old Akachi and 3-year-old Azon Turner, they were recovered safely. An Amber Alert was issued earlier this week for the trio. The boys allegedly abducted from their foster home in Riviera Beach on Monday morning. Riviera Beach Police Department says the mother had a warrant out for her arrest in Miami.
Got her back. Yeah. Like I had done said yesterday, though, what is the point of kidnapping? Because, like, you can't keep them. You can't keep these children. I know they're yours, they're your body, your baby, but you don't got control over them. I know that has to hurt, though. I do believe that has to make women feel some type of way that you can lose what you bared in your gut for all them months. You know what I'm saying? To where you ain't got full autonomy or full custody over your child. Y'all kind of understand that once you sign them papers, full custody is a illusion? Well, custody of a child is technically, you don't have ownership of your children, is what I'm trying to say, because custody is not an illusion. Full ownership to where you get to say and everything got to go through you and you make all the decisions for that little one. In the great United States of America, you ain't got that type of power. because there's somebody above you that can come on in and swoop your churn right on up at you. Right on up from under you. I don't give a damn what you had done with them churn out here in these streets. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got another one. And when I say another one, I just did this. We got a woman for kidnapping the children. I promise y'all I thought that this is the same woman. This is a totally different woman. We have a woman who is accused of kidnapping her daughter in Jackson. But she speaks out. She finna tell her side of the story. Tell us your story, baby. Watch this. Listen to the story.
Aunt Riley called 12 News hoping to share her side of the story. She talked to 12 News' Jalen Thornton.
August 14th, Riley allegedly forced 10-year-old Gorgeous McCrew into a car near Frederica Avenue and St. Charles Street.
Do y'all understand she named her daughter Gorgeous? I know I must be misspeaking. I know she named her daughter Gorgeous.
August 14th, Riley allegedly forced 10-year-old Gorgeous McCrew into a car near Frederica Avenue and St. Charles Street.
What if when she grow up, she's not gorgeous? What is going to happen? I want y'all to understand by the time she get to high school, because she's 10 years old, but by the time she get to high school, children gonna be children. Teens gonna be teens. If your ass not gorgeous, you in trouble.
Police say Riley is the child's biological mother, but does not have custody. She's now facing kidnapping charges, but she says there is more to the story.
We started getting into it about the discipline of the kids. Because it's like the kids will come tell me like, oh, she beat me, she did this and she did that. And at first it's like, okay, I would tell them like, you know, you can't do this and you can't do that. But it's like, it just kept getting worse. They would
Who is she?
tell me like, oh, she would strip my clothes down and she would beat me. My son would say, oh, she would kick slam me. My daughter said she pulled out a bat on my 13-year-old son.
Riley didn't go into detail about why.
How many children you got and how many children you don't have in your custody?
She felt taking the child was her only option, but she says her children are struggling mentally and emotionally, and she believes authorities should take that into account.
I want them to understand that I'm a trying and concerning mother. Like, I stayed out there. I actually seen a woman bring her kids to the bus stop, stay out there with her kids and all of that. Like, I've been wanting this all my life. You see what I'm saying? And to have someone be like, oh, I want to help you and take all of that away from me. I never had a chance to raise my kids.
Yes. She is the mama. But she's saying, talking to the kids, and the kids saying that she is doing stuff to us. I want to know who she is. Is that they grandma? Is that they great grandma? Is that they daddy, girlfriend? What's going on?
And I accepted that. That's why my kids had been down there for so long.
Hold on. I got to back it up because I stopped it. So sorry. Here we go.
I want to help you and take all of that away from me. I never had a chance to raise my kids. And I accepted that. That's why my kids had been down there for so long. But to see it turn around, like everything that I never wanted for my kids, the reason I gave my kids up is happening to my kids. What happened to me, I don't want to happen to my kids.
Riley shares steps she feels will be beneficial in keeping Gorgeous McCrew safe.
Talk to the kids. Listen to the kids. Because at the end of the day, kids don't just lie. They don't just get things out of nowhere. Like, their imagination don't really go that far. You see what I'm saying? It shouldn't. Like, talk to them at the end of the day because kids know.
Riley is expected to be extradited from New Orleans back to Jackson. In Jackson, Jalen Thornton, 12.
Is y'all confused or do y'all understand what had happened? Do y'all understand what? Let's see.
Police say Riley is the child's biological mother, but August 14th, Riley allegedly forced 10-year-old Gorgeous McCrew into a car near Frederica Avenue and St. Charles Street.
She forced a 10-year-old, which is her daughter, and I do believe that she had a 13-year-old son, I think. We say couldn't afford them, but you got a little one, make it make sense. Come on now. You talk about decisions. No, don't do that.
Police say Riley is the child's biological mother, but does not have custody. She's now facing kidnapping charges, but she says there is more to the story.
Okay.
We started getting into it about the discipline of the kids. Because it's like the kids will come tell me like, oh, she beat me.
Yeah, who is she though?
She did this and she did that. And at first it's like, okay.
That's a brand new little baby right there. That's a brand new living right there. That boy got plats and everything. He probably got a job.
I would tell them, like, you know, you can't do this and you can't do that, but it's like, it just kept getting worse. They would tell me, like, oh, she would strip my clothes down and she would beat me.
That sounds like a grandmother, though. That sounds like a grandma. Like, that sound old school to me. Take them clothes off. Goddamn. Hell, the person who bought the clothes will tell you, take my clothes off. You ever had that to happen to y'all? Take my clothes off. Damn, what you mean take your clothes off? They my clothes, but you bought them, so okay.
My son would say, oh, she would kick slam me. My daughter said she pulled out a bat on my 13-year-old son.
Riley
She got a 13-year-old, 10-year-old, and I guess this is the new baby.
didn't go into detail about why she felt taking the child was her only option, but she says her children are struggling mentally and emotionally, and she believes authorities should take that into account.
She thought that her only way to help her children was to go ahead on and kidnap her children, but y'all notice she only kidnapped one. When both of them is having a problem. She went and got that goddamn girl. She ain't go get the boy. Don't know why she ain't go get the boy. And I want y'all to also understand the right too. She thought that this was her best course of action. She didn't think calling the police was the best course of action. He didn't say where their daddy at. She ain't said nothing about the daddy. So it may be with her. It may be with her mother.
I want them to understand that I'm a trying and concerning mother. Like, I stayed out there. I actually seen a woman bring her kids to the bus stop, stay out there with her kids and all of that. Like,
Yeah, she said somebody brought kids to the bus stop and you just stayed out there. What does that have to do with the story, though? I stayed out there. I watched a woman take her kids to the bus stop and I just stayed out there.
a woman bring her kids to the bus stop, stay out there with her kids and all of that. Like, I've been doing this all my life.
You've been doing this all your life, but what the hell the woman at the bus stop with the kids got to do with your story?
Actually seen a woman bring her kids to the bus stop, stay out there with her kids and all.
Does that mean that woman is a good parent or something? Or
that, like, I've been doing this all my life. You see what I'm saying? And to have someone be like, oh, I want to help you and take all of that away from me, I never had a chance to raise my kids.
To somebody to be like, okay, I want to help you. So it got to be kinfolk. I don't think that it's the baby daddy. I think that this is her mother. I think she's talking about her mother. You said the question is, how many children do she have? Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all been made it over 100. I just wasn't paying attention. I was just going along with the stories. I'm sorry.
I want to help you.
I want to help
and
you.
Take all of that away from me. I never had a chance to raise my kids.
So, to have somebody come and say, I want to help you and take my kids. I didn't have a chance to raise my kids. Could nobody just take your kids if you had custody of your kids? What is she talking about? That makes no sense.
To have someone be like, oh, I want to help you and take all of that away from me, I never had a chance to raise my kids.
You got a 10 and a 13-year-old. Well, how long have they been without you?
And I accepted that. That's why my kids had been down there for so long. But to see it turn around, like everything that I never wanted for my kids, the reason I gave my kids up is happening to my kids. What happened?
Everything I never wanted for my kids. Everything I never wanted for my kids.
Like everything that I never wanted for my kids, the reason I gave my kids up is happening to my kids. What happened to me, I don't want to happen to my kids.
Right.
The reason I gave my kids up because I didn't want what happened to me to happen to my kids. The reason I gave my kids up because I don't want what happened to me to happen to them. Girl, you got to tell us some more of the goddamn story. This ain't making no damn sense.
Riley shares steps she feel will be beneficial in keeping gorgeous McCrew safe.
Talk to the kids. Listen to the kids. Because at the end of the day, kids don't just lie. They don't just get things out of nowhere. Like, their imagination don't really go that far.
You can tell that she wasn't lying when she said she really ain't had a chance to raise her kids. She say a kid's imagination really don't go that far. Did y'all hear that? That's what she said about children. Do you understand that a lot of the inventions came from imaginations that children had?
just get things out of nowhere. Like their imagination don't really go that far.
It don't really go that far. I don't know. Damn, he say yours don't either. He said, do we smell a GoFundMe?
You see what I'm saying? It shouldn't. Like, talk to them at the end of the day because kids know.
Riley is expected to be extradited from New Orleans back to Jackson.
Need to go ahead and send on back to New Orleans, man. He said she gave her children to someone who never raised their own children. She didn't question why that woman never raised her own children. Abusive like she is now. Got to be more careful. Two good loving mother stories. Damn it, I think we started off on a good note. Ooh, I got y'all favorite rapper. Can't tell me nothing. Listen. Watch it. Hold on. I got to make sure I grab this. Now coming to the stage, your favorite rapper. Gonna put this on up. Look here.
Old Town Road rapper Lil Nas X has been charged with battery on a police officer after he was arrested and hospitalized in Los Angeles.
Well, there's video of him, and here he is just walking the streets. The artist, whose real name is Montero Lamar Hill, he was arrested yesterday morning after he was seen in a video, first obtained by TMZ, wandering down the street, acting erratically, saying crazy things, and not wearing much but his underwear and a pair of cowboy boots. He reportedly punched an officer twice in the face that morning, and that led to his arrest. Police say he was also taken to the hospital, maybe for a possible overdose. Lil Nas X is still behind bars at this time. His reps have not commented on the situation. We hope he's well.
Yeah, that was at 5 in the morning, and he's obviously going through some type of episode of that, whether it's drug-induced or some type of other mental issue.
Well, why it just can't be regular shit? Do y'all even understand that, okay, if they believe that he was going through a little something, maybe an overdose something, he's matching, though. Look. He's matching. Shout out to the Archer for the $2 super chat. He said she obviously never watched Reading Rainbow. For real. She don't know nothing about nothing. Crazy ass little lady. Look. He saying he done punched 2 of our co-workers. Well, punch a co-worker in the face twice. They need to lock his ass up and don't release him. They say he probably was on some essential products out here in these streets. And damn it. Well, he need to come on out and tell the people what he was on if he was on anything. If he was on something, he need to go out and tell the people what he was on so people can know. Don't use as much as he did.
After he was seen in a video, first obtained by TMZ, wandering down the street, acting erratically, saying crazy things, and not wearing much but his underwear
and tighty whitey,
wearing a pair of cowboy boots. He reportedly punched an officer twice in the face that morning, and that led to his arrest. Police say he was also taken to the hospital.
Y'all know what really would have made this story like the biggest story? If his tighty whities would have been brown in the back. That would have been the worst. I don't give a damn what he would have been on then. The internet would have drugged him. I promise you.
Hospital.
I think they already drugged him. They hear you outside with these goddamn boots and drawers on. Boy, get your ass back in the house. I know your mama mad at you. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Got to be more careful. You say win a date with Willie Williams for $500. say brown or bloody. I think the bloody would have been worse. Oh man, the bloody would have just would have been worse. It couldn't have got no worse than that right there. Now come on in. Sit yourselves right on down. I got some action. I got some a player like here. AI or he could just have on too much makeup. Listen, to all my darker you folk, y'all got to stop letting these people put on too much makeup when y'all on TV and stuff, man. I do understand that they had done told everybody that you got to put on makeup to be on camera. I really don't know why, because I've never put on makeup and like I'm on your television now. You know what I'm saying? Like so many of us don't use makeup. So thousands of men is on your television right now and you don't use makeup. But that's what they say because of the glare in the lights and all that fly stuff, and we darker hue, and you know, I think they're trying to make us look lighter. I have no idea. I got an employee that done got body slammed. For not having that thing on them. Bam, put that up there. Look. We got exclusive video. An employee gets body slammed doing a robbery. Doing a robbery at a bar. Here we go.
The Dandy Crown bar here has been shuttered since Sarah and his...
See, now I don't know if he AI and or they just got too much makeup and or too much lighting on him. He's not that bright. And I don't like how they be trying to make us look brighter than what we are. Love y'all, Melanin. Go eat.
Sarah, an employee, was body slammed during one of 2 robberies that happened within days of each other last week. Both of them were captured on security video, and there's still no word yet on when the bar will reopen, leaving its entire staff in financial fear.
He pretty quickly picked me up and he threw me on the chair.
It was an attack that literally turned her life upside down last week Wednesday, leaving Sarah with these bruises and an entire bar crew she says unemployed in the wake of 2 back-to-back robberies.
He ain't trying to feel on it though? Hold on. So he just gonna grab and what?
He pretty quickly picked me up and he threw me on the chair.
It was an attack that literally turned her life upside down last week Wednesday, leaving Sarah with...
Y'all gotta be careful with our lighter hue sisters. Boy, look, players. I'm trying to keep y'all out the penitentiary. Y'all gotta be careful with our lighter hue sisters. Stick to the head. Stick to the hair where there's a whole bunch of hair. He just pushed her on the goddamn chair. That baby got blunt force trauma bruises out here, man. Y'all be careful.
These bruises and an entire bar crew she says unemployed in the wake of 2 back-to-back robberies.
And you got a good point. Didn't she run up on him? So hell, he was probably in fear for his life.
She asked us to conceal her identity as she shared what happened to her.
Was a pretty normal shift up until this point. Around 8:15, this man walked in with a face mask and was on the phone and said that he was waiting for his girlfriend. When I came back inside, I saw him sitting there with my bag on his lap.
Oh, so that was her bag.
And he was going through it. He was going through my wallet. I saw him taking cash out of it.
Security video inside the Dandy Crown on Milwaukee Avenue shows that violent confrontation involving a masked man who then tried to run away, as she says he claimed to be armed with a knife.
When he got to the front door, he punched me in the face. The guy then ran across the street to his car, got in, tried to run my friend over, and then exited.
Just 2 nights prior,
shout out to our lighter hue sister who don't understand the distance type thing. You gonna run up on the robber and got surprised that you got punched in your face?
Another employee faced a masked man seen in this security video. Police say the suspect pulled out a sharp object before demanding money from a cash register. However, he was only able to get away with a woman's bag and 2 phones. The bar's owner, Julia Schell, told ABC7 last week that her business was robbed at least 5 times over the last 2 years. The bar has been shuttered since Sarah's attack, and when it will reopen remains unclear. In an email obtained by ABC7, the owner told her employees, quote, "Anyone eligible to file unemployment should feel free to do so now, as I do not have a firm reopening date."
Anybody who, listen, if y'all scared, you fill out for unemployment. I don't know when we're going to reopen. The sad part is the 2 that they have on camera, that's showing us is darker hue folk.
This comes after Sarah says the bar's general manager quit last Friday due to safety concerns.
The general manager quit? Y'all know that general managers like be getting that paper, right?
Not only myself, but now all of my colleagues are out of work and everybody is missing out on income.
Meantime, Sarah has organized a GoFundMe to raise 2 weeks' worth of pay for employees, but she says she doesn't know how long that'll last. Calls to the owner for comment were not returned, and so far police say no one has been arrested.
Got to be more careful. Now they say, hold on. I didn't know that there was a GoFundMe involved. She's trying to raise some money. For at least 2 weeks of pay for the customers. Now I guess I can click on this and scroll down to see if it's down here. See if it's at the bottom of the story. Let's see what we got. She's organizing. She organized a fundraiser, yada, yada, yada. All right. I guess I can just use the name of the company and go to GoFundMe. We're going to go to GoFundMe right about now. I'm trying to find y'all something. I'm trying to, because I want to see how much. Let's see what we're working with. Dandy Brown. Dandy Crown. Okay, we got 2 of them, but I am gonna go with the one that has raised the most money. All right, the one that's on the low end has raised $1,500. The one that's on the high end, which I'm trying to put this up on the screen for you real quick. The one on the high end, they say the Dandy Crown tip jar. They're trying to get up 15 grand. They got $22.99 right now. Chicago hard working hospitality industry is being shut down at the C-19 pandemic. Whoa, C-19. This got to be for something else, don't it? Unlike other establishments, we do not serve food, so we have been forced to shut completely, leaving us with 0 revenue for the next few weeks. This also leaves no source of income for our employees who primarily work on a tip basis. If you are so inclined, please drop a few bucks in our employees' tip jar to help them out during this stressful time. 100% of the donation will go directly to the hard-working staff at the Dandy Crown after paying out any GoFundMe fees. We love our patrons and our community. We look forward to serving you all again as soon as the mandatory closure comes to an end. Something is clearly wrong with this message. Let me go to the other one then. Because somebody done made a boo-boo. Support the Dandy Crown staff for $25,000. They got $1,500. Let's see what they're saying. Due to our community, due to the personal loss and severe bodily injuries affecting our staff following 2 violent robberies last week, the Dandy Crown has been indefinitely closed since Thursday, August the 14th, 2025. As of this date, all front and back of house employees of the Dandy Crown has been unable to accrue necessary wages that facilitate their livelihood. Our financial goals with this fund is to provide 2 weeks worth of lost income to all 8 full-time employees and 5 part-time employees to ease our staff's financial burdens during this period of instability. This fund is managed collectively by staff and not affiliated with ownership. All collective funds will be dispersed among staff according to the loss and the needs. I'm just gonna stop it right there. So this in my mind, this one would be the real one. That other shit right there, don't pay no attention to it. I don't know what to tell y'all. This shit deep. It's deep. She really didn't get slammed, y'all. She really didn't get slammed. She got pushed on the chair. And how she got pushed on the chair for where her leg is marked up, that part of her leg didn't even hit the chair. I ain't even much gonna go back into it. I just wanted to go it on the set. Let me go it on the remove some of this right here. With the white boots. He wild. He really, really wild. Let's talk about living conditions. We talk about living conditions a lot around here at the Willie Williams Show, in case you're new around here. And it's throwing me off. Well, not really throwing me off, because I do understand that this is how people is going to live. This is just what people is going to do. No matter what I think that they should be out here doing, they're going to follow their own understanding as usual, and we will be falling short of glory. The reason, like I be trying to tell y'all, the reason that I be talking about certain things is because I don't want to see you go through these things that our other American brothers and sisters may be out here going through. They say rats, raw sewage, Memphis apartment complex. People is living in horrible conditions. Darker hue folk, black women, living in horrible conditions. I be trying to tell y'all, I don't understand why we have to live in these horrible conditions. Don't we have family? Don't you beautiful ladies, don't you beautiful mothers have baby daddies? Y'all had this thing called a monkey. Didn't your grandma used to say your purse should never be dry or something like that? Your purse should never be empty. And you got a monkey? Or y'all didn't come up hearing those types of words? Y'all have so much help. Women who I'm talking about, ladies, y'all. The opposite of men. Y'all have so much help. Y'all have so many men who is willing to take care of, watch this, of each and every one of you all. I don't think that there's a woman on earth that a man is not trying to take care of right now. That a man is not willing to take care of right now. I don't think that there's a woman on earth. Here, watch it. I don't think that there's a woman that's on the internet right now that there is not at least a whole bunch of men who is willing to take care of that woman right now. You ladies don't want to play the game properly. Y'all trying to change the game, and in my mind and in my experiences, this is why you is losing. The game has always been what the game is. Y'all used to play it wonderfully. Y'all is destroying the game, and you're failing. You're really, really failing. I'm going to show y'all something. Let me go ahead and take y'all to Memphis first. I'm going to take you to Memphis first. And then I'm going to take you to Houston. It's a shame. It's really, really a shame. And it seems like you all is being put on the forefront. I'm saying you all because I rarely see any other race. I've done stories where there's other races who is getting like evicted and living in deplorable situations, but that's few and in between or something like that right now. Yeah. Pay attention.
This is Fox 13 News, the most watched news in the Mid-South.
Hold on. My Cash App work too, y'all. My Cash App work. Super Chat work. I need you. Listen, man, it's payday around here. I need your support. Here we go.
Mid-South.
This is how they let us live.
Rats. Starting off wrong, ladies. When you hear that, this is how they letting us live.
This is how they let us live.
Rats, cockroaches, raw sewage. Several families in the Hollywood neighborhood are living in conditions that are simply unsafe and unacceptable.
Fox 13's Your Money investigator Kate Berry highlights their calls for accountability.
Fox 13's camera was rolling as code enforcement officers declared this a dangerous building. Believe it or not, a single mother pays rent in this apartment.
She said, believe it or not. Willie believes it. Baby, I do shows just like that. Go ahead.
As you can see, they don't take care of the property.
Wait, it froze. My bad. What the hell going on with the internet? Hold on, I'm having technical difficulties.
Rent in this apartment.
Okay. As you can see, they don't take care of the property. So we live in any kind of condition, and we shouldn't have to live like that.
Sierra Harris can't take it anymore. With mold in her bathroom and dead mice on her floor, the single mom and her children decided to move out. Code enforcement officers saw firsthand the overgrown grass, sewage on the sidewalk, a broken mailbox, pile of trash, abandoned cars, one family propped up cardboard in place of their window.
Their window bust out. They gotta put a box in there just to keep the bugs out, the air out in.
Tierney Martin told us she doesn't have gas to use her stove. But no one can reach the landlord of the complex at Hollywood Street and Perez Avenue.
Stop. Jesus. Listen, ladies. So you mean to tell me that y'all won't put up with your baby daddies to not live in this shit? Like, I don't understand. Look at this.
At Hollywood Street and Perez Avenue.
Look at this. Women live here. Women. Y'all. With children. Go ahead.
As overwhelming as it is, I would rather have somewhere than nowhere trying to raise 5 kids.
People who live in this apartment are deaf. Crochet Ramsey and Lakeisha Peoples wrote down their problems, including air conditioning and broken appliances.
My hot water doesn't work. They didn't fix in the wall by kitchen behind.
Property records show the owner lives in a 4-bedroom, 4-bath home in Washington state.
As he should.
Even in desperate situations like this, attorney Vanessa Bullock encouraged renters to get free legal advice before breaking a lease.
It's not safe to just move out and stop paying your rent without getting some of that documentation and that backup to support the reason why you left.
Harris doesn't know what to do next.
We don't have anywhere to go.
The families who live in this apartment complex don't know what's next, but they hope the city of Memphis holds the property management company accountable. In Hollywood, Kate Bury, Fox 13 News.
You say she lying?
Rent in this apartment.
As you can see, they don't take care of the property. So we live in.
Yeah, she got a fake ass cry. Now, in this story, they did say that she decided to move.
Any kind of condition, and we shouldn't have to.
They got us living like this. Bitch, what you mean us? What you mean they got?
Live like that.
Phone A.
Sierra Harris
Sierra. Girl, get your goddamn life together. Stop playing on these people intelligence.
can't take it anymore. With mold in her bathroom and dead mice on her floor, the single mom and her children decided to move out.
You see how she said it? Her with mold under the counter and rats on the floor, her and her children decided to move. What the fuck else was they supposed to do? She said that is as if, and damn it, she said that as if that was a hard decision to make. What do you mean her and her children decided to move? So the children had a choice?
Single mom and her children decided to move out. Code enforcement officers saw firsthand the overgrown.
Hold on. Look at this. This is where they live.
Code enforcement officers.
Y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves. And I can watch this. I can guarantee y'all they all was getting, and the ones who still there is getting meat.
Officers saw firsthand the overgrown grass.
Y'all couldn't patch up and have one of these little lawn crew dudes or something like that. Come on now, because y'all know that dog you folk, we have lawn services. Y'all couldn't patch up, give a play old $75 going on and clean that there up. Y'all live around there. You mean to tell me that there's no substance abusers, substance users, because we don't say abusers, substance users in the community who wouldn't have cleaned it up for like $2? Cleaned it up for old DP? Huh? Y'all don't have people in y'all community like that right now? Would have cleaned up the whole goddamn facility for a quarter. Shit. A quarter? Man. Cleaned it up. Made it look spotless. They would have pressure washed the sidewalks without a pressure washing bit. I'm trying to tell you something I know. Go ahead.
Sewage on the sidewalk, a broken mailbox, pile of trash, abandoned cars.
Y'all could listen. I want y'all to understand this now. I want y'all to understand this. This right here, Lil P right here.
Mailbox, pile of trash.
That right there could have been cleaned up by one substance user This alone is about 2 DPs. Two hearts. 2 rocks. If there's a meth user, this is 1 meth. This right here is 1 meth. See, and hell, if you can get you 2 substance users, man, just go ahead on and spend like the whole quarter on 2 on. Shit. That shit would look like the Trump Plaza once they finish. I'm trying to tell you something that I know.
Abandoned cars. One family propped up cardboard in place of their window.
Now, this is a damn shame because she's still getting some money. She getting peed in. I don't care what y'all tell me. She getting peed in. And what the hell do the cardboard do? They say that she put the cardboard up. They putting the cardboard up to keep the bugs out.
Cardboard in place of their window.
That is so disrespectful. That goddamn dog is so disrespectful. Like it seems to me like that right there is planned. Now, I do understand what a lot of y'all thinking. Well, this is not a laughing matter because a lot of people, they live in these types of conditions and there's really, really nothing that they can do. See, that's your belief system. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. They want meat, they get meat. They want to get peed in, they get peed in. They want to have children, they can have children. Well, they have children. If they want more children, they're going to have more children. See, the things that you want to do, the things that they want to do, they do. Shout out to C-No for the 499 super chat. You say Oriental women work with their men. Indian women work with their men. Hispanic women work with their men. Black women independent. Facts. I know. Not all. I get it. Yeah. All right. But nobody else screams I'm independent more than our sisters. Now listen, that baby got on them gray tights, and y'all know that we is a sucker for a booty. We is a sucker for a beauty in the doggy community.
Propped up cardboard in place of their window.
We a sucker for a booty.
They window bust out.
You say that, damn it, the dog don't want to be around them. Now, since y'all is very good decision makers, really good decision makers, really good decision makers. Watch this. You mean to tell me the player who is peeing in this baby could not come up with a windowsill? A player couldn't have went on. See, and this what I was just talking about. Substance users. Y'all really ain't got no substance users who could have went and found her a window. See, but when y'all choosing and making a decision to deal with men who cannot or who is choosing not to help you out. Cause whoever coming up in her apartment and peeing in that baby, I know that we could be in the trap house. We don't give a damn. But if he gonna lay around there and eating up the grocery and shit like that right there, at least get the cardboard and tape the window up. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something positive like that right there.
They window bust out. They gotta put a box in there just to keep the bugs out. The air.
Now, back to keep the bugs out and keep the air in. That cardboard ain't gonna keep no damn. Look at the cardboard. It's not even a full piece of cardboard. Over at the dumpster was a whole bunch of cardboard. She need a fresh piece of cardboard. And then with the cardboard, what you need to do is wrap a plastic bag around that thing. Flatten the plastic bag, put some tape on that thing, because a wet cardboard really ain't gonna work for you. That's why you need the plastic bag on it, because it will rain. It will get wet. And you need to have one cardboard with the garbage bag on the inside and one on the outside. You need to double ply that bit. You know what I'm saying? And tape that bitch up decent. You don't use regular tape. You use a thing called duct tape. But I'm a man though. I know that.
they window bust out.
He got the nerve to have a dog.
They gotta put a box in there just to keep the bugs out, the air out. And
Tierney Martin told us she doesn't have gas to use her stove.
Tierney got 5 children. Tierney got on a nice, it looks like a nice grandmama shirt. It looked like a family reunion shirt right there, but Tierney ain't got no gas. Tierney got 5 children. She possibly have upwards of 5 baby daddies. I'm not sure. I'm guessing. She may just have 1 baby daddy. I don't know. She might just have 2. 1 may be dead. 1 may be in jail. They both may be in jail. They both may be dead, or they both just out here just living their best life. We have no idea. She's living there with 5 children. So, I want y'all to understand. So, the children has not helped her out. She produced 5 children, and this is the furthest that she have gotten. I want y'all to understand, when you look at it like that right there, baby, how many kids you got? Bitch, I got 3 kids. I got 4 kids. I got 6 kids. I got 6 kids. Where you live at? Around here in the scatter site? This is the furthest that your children have gotten you. Damn.
Use her stove, but no one.
She can't use her stove, so that's why you say that baby probably got an air fryer.
Can reach the landlord of the complex at Hollywood Street and Perez Avenue.
And then they want to get upset with the manager. Watch this though.
As overwhelming as it is, I would rather have somewhere than nowhere trying to raise 5 kids.
People who live in this apartment are deaf. Krishay Ramsey and Lakeisha Peoples wrote down their problems, including air conditioning and broken appliances.
Is it me or do our deaf brothers and sisters, do they get a check? Do deaf people get a disability check? Can somebody let me know, because I have no idea. Somebody please let me know.
Hot water doesn't work. They didn't fix in the wall by kitchen behind.
Property records show the owner lives in a 4-bedroom.
Okay. Which I do not like this right here. I don't like that you can look up where the owner live at. I don't know how they found where the owner live at, but I don't like that right there. That Google Earth shit that can show you where somebody live, I do not like that right there. There ain't nobody goddamn business. But they is upset because of how he's living. But let me explain something. This falls right into when I say decisions. Shout out to Crown Reese for the $2 super chat. He say, I thought that they were strong and independent. Got to be more careful. Me too. They mad at him for his decision making.
4-bedroom, 4-bath home.
4-bedroom, 4-bath, and it looked like he lives like on like a little ranch type thing, a little ranch community probably. That boy got 2 trailers, two. Hold on. 2 campers, 1 truck to pull it, hell, and he probably got something else fancy around there in the 3-car garage. I'm liking it. This is a ranch style neighborhood. He should be living there. See, this is what happens when you make better decisions. He made better decisions than all of them people who was renting from him in those apartments.
Bedroom, 4-bath home in Washington State. Even in desperate situations like this, attorney Vanessa Bullock encouraged renters to get free legal.
That's a big ass. Do y'all know that they say shrimps is like the cousins to rats? To roaches? That's what they say. That is what they say. They say, Willie, if a owner doesn't want that known, he should buy his house under a LLC or a company name that is not used. Well, hell, if a person knows the LLC, well, yeah, but I still think that whether a person do that or not, I still don't think that you should be able to. I don't think that it should be public record. Like, I just really don't. I think that's damn near like the worst thing that they ever came up with. For public record, this is stupid. There's no reason for any of them to be able to find out where he live at. Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash app. You say the news love putting women like them on TV. Notice that? Notice. It's a damn shame though. It is a damn shame. Yes, I heard that shrimps and cockroaches, I don't know how they come up with the dang cockroaches, is cousins. So it's like it's the same. It's like you can eat them, just peel off the legs. Have y'all ever bought the shrimps and you peel off the legs? They say that those like the roach's legs. They cousins in them. Let's go on out here to Houston, where like Houston be having like a whole bunch of bad bitches. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Houston. Shout out to Houston, because y'all got a whole bunch of baddies. Do y'all thing out there in Houston. And a whole bunch of them live in deplorable conditions. Keep trying to tell you good people, the internet is fiat. The internet is fiat. I'm over out here lying. They got y'all thinking that they living their big goddamn life. They ain't. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's go to Southeast Houston, the apartment complex, apartment that the residents is living in deplorable condition.
Well, only on Fox 26, several tenants at a Southeast Houston apartment complex say that the living conditions are just unbearable. Many of them reached out to Fox 26 complaining about mold, roaches.
Shit, pausing. Hold on. Let me get a refresh. Let me see if it's going to refresh. It probably send me to a commercial. I knew it. Okay, it's going to send me to the commercial first. Y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button. We're not ending. We're not going to end on YT. We're going to end on the green. Y'all know what the green is. The link's down there in the description. It's already on. We already over there. We already over there. We already over there. Hold on. All right. Let me let her say her little piece now. Let's see what we got.
26, several tenants at a Southeast Houston apartment complex say that the living conditions are just unbearable. Many of them reached out to Fox 26 complaining about mold, roaches, and living without AC. Now, we're talking about the Aquabella apartments on MLK near West Orem. Fox 26's Jillian Hartman spoke with those who say it's only getting worse.
I told y'all, anything on Martin Luther King, I would not be around them.
Well, between roaches, mold, rats, and water leaks, many people who live here at the Aquabella apartments along Martin Luther King Boulevard say that these problems keep piling up. One woman said that she has not had AC for 7 months. Sometimes the conditions are so bad, she says she's had to take her kids to a motel.
7 months, no air conditioning. 7. Not a few weeks, just 7 months.
We looked up the Aquabella apartments online. Here's the official website showcasing what the apartments are supposed to look like, but some tenants shared these photos of what it actually looks like inside their units.
Where's the toilet? Oh, the toilet is in the tub. Listen, the toilet is in the tub, and the toilet was backing up in the tub.
I'm catching water in a bucket in my bathroom leaking from the air conditioning. And then I turn my water on, I get roaches running out of my faucets, all behind the sink, out of the faucets, before I get water, man. It's deplorable over here, deplorable, and you're not getting any assistance.
Mold is all in my air vents. I put duct tape over my air vents. I don't even use my air vents because my daughter, she got sick, and my daughter never gets sick. And she has a cough. I have a cough right now. I never get sick. But if it's mold coming down my walls.
How difficult has it been living in your apartment with no air conditioning?
It's been real stressful. You can't breathe. You can't breathe inside. You can't breathe outside. I go through 2-3 loads of clothes a day. They're just taking showers all day, sitting in the bath towels all day. It's horrible. I would not wish it on my enemy to live here. On my tub, water runs brown. Toilet get backed up. I have had no AC in 7 months. Not 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months.
Have you thought about moving out?
I have, but unfortunately, my funds are not there. I've been paying rent and motels. So, as hard as I want to move, I mean, I'm not fortunate right now.
Now, we reached out to the property management here, Walker Holder, about these complaints. I also reached out to the city of Houston to see if they've received complaints about this particular apartment complex. I'm still waiting to hear back. I'm Jillian Hartman, Fox 26 News. Just minutes ago, we heard back from the apartment owners, and they say they are aware of the recent complaints and, quote, ownership has invested heavily in system upgrades in 2025. With the most recent outage caused by an external electrical surge, repairs are underway and window units have been offered to residents. The property also receives weekly professional pest control service, and all reported concerns have been promptly addressed.
That's what's up. Play up right here. He just done fell through the crack.
And I turn my water on. I get roaches running out of my faucet, all behind the sink, out of the faucets. Before I get water, man.
He seems to me that he's like an elder or something. Maybe he's a vet. That would have seemed like to me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's on some type of disability or something like that right there. He's living in horrible conditions also. That's a problem.
It's deplorable over here, deplorable, and you're not getting any assistance.
Mold is all in my air vents. I put duct tape over my air vents. I don't even use my air vents because my daughter, she got sick. And
I don't even use my air vents. I don't use my air vents. The air vents is for the air condition. So she don't use the air vents because she getting sick and her daughter done got sick. So y'all ain't got no AC either if you covering up your air vents with duct tape.
My air vents, I don't even use my air vents because my daughter, she got sick, and my daughter never gets sick. And she has a cough. I have a cough right now. I never get sick. But if it's mold coming down my walls.
How difficult has it been living in your apartment with no air conditioning?
I think that our lighter hue folks be like shocked. I believe that all other races of people, when they see darker hue folks live in these conditions, they is really like, oh my God, I can't believe that y'all would live in this type of shit. Like y'all ain't got like a mother or father or family. Where's y'all family? I can just imagine seeing every other race just sitting back and be like, where in the hell is y'all family? Like y'all don't have to live like this. Like why are y'all not together? Why are y'all not together as a unit? Huh? Say, is she pregnant again? That's a possibility. That is a possibility. I don't give a damn how. Listen, a bitch can be in her car. She getting peed in. She can live in her car. Hell, homeless women getting pregnant. Women who live outside, under bridges and shit, and on parks and on sidewalks, no, be pregnant too.
Right now, I never get sick, but if it's mold coming down my walls.
How difficult has it been living in your
apartment? And do y'all understand that it's real, real difficult for a whole bunch of these single mamas to actually live with somebody because, truth be told, their family don't rock with them like that. People don't want them and their little bad-ass, children, little ugly babies coming around there to live with them. They really don't like their attitude, but because, listen, lenders, listen, you single mamas. Let me explain something to y'all. The majority of women that's in y'all family, they really don't rock with y'all like that right there, but they don't really get into it with y'all because they only really have to deal with y'all or see y'all at family gatherings. They really don't have to rock with y'all. Hell, y'all may even hang out or go to a party or something like that, but they really don't deal with you like that because of you. They really don't like your attitude like that, but they don't get into it with you because they don't have to live with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why when your ass be down, they don't let y'all come live with them. They don't like you. Ain't nowhere in the hell y'all living like this right here, and y'all supposed to be having friends and families, and y'all stuck in this situation. Your people don't like you.
Apartment with no air conditioning.
It's been real stressful. You can't breathe.
You can't breathe, baby. You need to take that ugly. You don't take that ugly ass lace front off. What is this shit? I thought that this right here was corn. I thought that shit was corn on the car, baby. Listen, that shit ain't cute. Who? Yes. Hold on. Say that little piece again, baby. Say it again.
It's been real stressful. You can't breathe.
You can't breathe. It's probably why that shit look like that right there. Because of not being able to breathe, got you around here putting shit on your head and damn it. What is these? What is these? Like little crystals or something like that right there? That shit is not cute, baby. Sugar. That ain't cute. And this is a big... Is this an Apple iPod? Is this like an Apple iPod thing? That got to be the biggest damn... That's the biggest earpiece, baby. That's the old earpiece, baby. We got the type... Sugar. You cannot have a lace front and that old ass... No. I know good as hell well she ain't cut her eyebrows and paint her eyebrows. I'm really just looking at that. I know good as hell well. Nope. Willie, you shouldn't do this, Willie. Hell no. I didn't make her do this. Sister Sugar, girl. Hold on. Hell, Hell no, I'm finna show y'all. You can't do this to the people. Baby girl, you can't do that to the people. You can't be out there like that right now, Sugar. Now in my mind, because you're dog hue, I believe that you're beautiful. I believe that you could be beautiful without all that stuff that you decide to go on and do to yourself. I don't believe in that type of stuff right there, baby. But no. But Willie, she is cute enough to get peed in. Facts. You say, well, dude, do this, Willie, you on the road. Say I'm laughing hard as hell. This shit right here be like pissing me off, and this is why I be having to laugh, because y'all ain't got to look like this right here. You can be bald head and have no eyebrow, we still gonna hunch. Baby, but no, this a ugly ass lace front. Your friends ain't gonna take. Listen, ladies. This is why I know that y'all don't care about one another. That lace front ugly. Are they drawed on or are they tattooed? Because I hadn't heard that y'all out here getting like the tattoos and shit. I heard that y'all cutting them off and then getting them tattooed. Who the fuck told y'all that was a good idea? Must have been another woman. But look, listen. And then you got the eyelash. Baby, no, man. You ain't need none of that to be cute, baby. She learned that shit on TikTok. You say that's a Temu earpiece. That shit is big. That is huge. Let me carry on. But say what you had done said, Sugar.
You can't breathe inside. You can't breathe outside.
She got two of them. Wait a minute. I ain't see the other one. Wait a minute. You can't do me like that, Sugar.
Air conditioning. It's been real stressful. You can't breathe.
No, you got two of them. You look like little white magnets. Go ahead.
You can't breathe inside. You can't breathe outside. I go through 2-3 loads of clothes a day.
Not the smartest. Don't claim to be. Don't claim to have master degrees. That baby says she go through 2 to 3 loads of clothes a day. Y'all do know what like a load of clothes is, right? She go through 2. She's living in the deplorable situation. She go through 2 or 3 loads of clothes a day. She don't have air conditioning, but she go through 2 or 3 loads of clothes a day, so she need to be washing those clothes because the clothes, I'm guessing, get wet and moist or something like that right there, right? Then she have to keep changing clothes.
3 loads of clothes a day.
Why?
They're just taking showers all day, sitting in bath towels all day.
Taking showers and sitting in bath towels all day. You ain't got no job, baby. You ain't got no job. You say, how much is her water bill? Well, typically living in apartments, you don't pay a water bill. Typically. I don't know if they have changed now, but typically you don't pay water, and that's why, like, those apartment buildings, they actually do have like the best showers because like the water stay hot for like a long time, shit like that right there, because you ain't paying for it. You know what I'm saying? But that baby said that she take multiple showers a day. Then why do you keep putting on clothes?
2-3 loads of clothes a day. They're just taking showers all day, sitting in bath towels all day. It's horrible. I would not wish it on my enemy to live here. On my tub water runs brown.
That shit say a move-in special. I didn't play too much. Now, if y'all was real sharp, y'all would have went and cut that sign down. Y'all would have went and cut that sign down, and y'all would have tried to prevent any other sister, any other single mama from coming on around there and renting. I think that this is just a disgrace.
Live here. On my tub water runs brown.
Now look a little pretty. Look a little pretty. Y'all do understand what she just got this here done today or yesterday?
Toilet get backed up.
Y'all do understand. Her nails is freshly done, and this is a iPhone. Huh? You say her water be brown.
Live here. On my tub water runs brown. Toilet get backed up. I have had no AC in 7 months.
7 months. Look pretty. No AC 7 months. If I guarantee you, if you ask her, when the last time you been to the club, baby? When the last time you been out? Now had a good night out or something like that right there. I can almost guarantee you it was a few days ago, or last weekend, the weekend before that right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she too cute to move. Yeah. He say Willie trying to get them evicted for destruction of property. Got to be more careful. Listen, I can't believe. Now listen. Because she lighter skinned it, when she grew up in school, when she came up in school, the boys was really after her. That's how it was back when we was coming up. It just is what it is. Now your ass grown, and this is how you living.
To live here. On my tub water runs brown.
Ladies, watch it. Y'all have to think, this is how far your monkey has gotten you.
Toilet get backed up. I have had no AC in 7 months. Not 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months.
Have you thought about moving out?
I have, but unfortunately, my funds are not there.
Unfortunately, my funds ain't there. Y'all do understand that she has stiletto nails. Stiletto nails. And she just got that right there done. She just got that bob done. That's at least, damn it, because they're in Houston. How much is like a bob in Houston? Probably like $75. Well, it depends on like who she know. If she went to like a shop, she should have been like $150 to $200. But if she like in the community, probably like between $45 and $75 or something like that right there.
I've been paying rent and motels.
Paying rent and motel. So that's why she ain't got it, because she paying rent one time a month, and then she paying motels like, I'm guessing maybe like on the weekend or something like that right there.
So, as hard as I want to move.
Hard as you want to move with them beautiful nails.
I mean, I'm not fortunate right now.
I'm not fortunate right now, but bitch, I look good though. As much as I want to move.
So,
bitch, if you don't tell me that I'm popping right now with this new do, because the hairdo tight now. The hairdo tight, her invisible part is working right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hard as I want.
As hard as you want to move. So that baby got rings on both hands. She got chains on and stuff like that right there. We refuse to let shit go. You say she's advertising for a new peer to get her out. Yeah, listen. And a lot of y'all don't like to deal with the old players out here. With the older players, y'all don't like to deal with the unks. You know what I'm saying? But Unk got his own shit. Unk's got houses and homes and shit. He just want a little time with you, baby.
I mean, I'm not fortunate right now.
Now we reached out to the...
And do you want to know why you're not fortunate? And I don't even know your situation, baby, but I do know that you live around there. You're unfortunate because of your decision making. Say chest tattoos, classy lady. Yeah.
Property management here, Walker Holder, about these complaints. I also reached out.
I don't care nothing about none of that. I don't care nothing about none of that. Ladies, do not, and I repeat, y'all should not be living like this. I want better for y'all, babies. I want better for y'all because I know that y'all could do better because y'all some strong women. Y'all some strong women. Say she price gouging. Y'all some strong women. It's just, them decisions. All this shit started from Eve. The decision that Eve had done made, just damn shit been going downhill ever since. Got to be more careful. Boy, y'all give us a pat on the back. Y'all made it to the end of the nightly news around here in these YouTube streets. But we finna continue the show. We finna continue the show in the green. We finna continue the show in the green and on the blue. In the green, on the blue. Links down there in the description. Shout out to Miss Buckgood for the $2 cash out. He say, Pastor, she gotta look good for the mice and the roaches. There it is. Do y'all even understand that her water comes out brown? Y'all understand that she would bathe? If she's there, then she would have to bathe. Then she would bathe in brown water. Now, I do understand that you don't have to bathe every day. I do get that right there. And hell, her toilet backs up and stuff like that right there too. You can only, depends on your funding. How many times can you go to like a hotel? So she's probably bathing at least 2, maybe 3 times a week. But you got a boo-boo and pee-pee every day. So the rest of them days, was she not in like the hotel, she got to be like at the crib. Unless she's buying her water and she's flushing the toilets with like the bucket and stuff like that right there. But hell, it backs up, so hell, you can't really like flush it like that right now. And she may be boo-booing like in a bucket or something and then just tossing it out. Say brown water toothpaste. Ladies, I do not believe that y'all have to live the way that y'all living. I really don't believe that right there. He said, Willie, a good show, good commentary. Say, I'll see you back in here on Monday. Happy STD Friday. I appreciate you being around here. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. Here's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Ooh, y'all know what I forgot to show y'all because maybe y'all didn't see it. This is what we finna talk about over here when we continue the show on the green and the blue. Let me just go ahead and put it on up there so y'all can see what we finna talk about. Because they fighting. They fighting about that meat. For real, though. I just want to say thank y'all. The link's in the description if y'all want to join us. Hell, thank y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all had a good time. Please subscribe. If not, keep pushing. I'ma see y'all Monday. Well, I'ma see y'all when I see y'all. And hell, come check on your peoples tomorrow, cause you never know. You never know what I might do tomorrow. I might and I might not. It depends.